What's up, guys? I know it's been quite a while, but I'm back. Stuff came up, life happened. You know how it goes. But today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to continue on doing Blood Pact and then Sun Scythe, but today it's going to be more of a how to play rather than the thought process or writing process of those songs, because we've already covered that in depth. So I think we're going to go ahead and just show you how to play some of these songs. So we're starting off with Blood Pact today. The main intro of the song starts off with just some kind of bar chords. And also we're tuned to D standard. Every song on the whole EP is D standard. So DGC FAD. The song kind of starts off with some bar chord, just a basic, but you're going to add in the G string. I just like to bar that. So you go from the 5th to the 6th and then hit the and then to an F shape. So all together, that is the inverted power chord. And then the song starts. So yeah, there's definitely a reason. I mean, it's not like I couldn't play that, but I never practiced it. We use that as an intro track if we were ever going to play it live, and we don't really practice that song that often. So, but geez, is that a pain in the ass? So now I'm going to go ahead and go into the distorted section. Song starts off with a snare hit, pop, and then it's basically just a lot of so just these two notes. You're going to mute the A string, and then you do open on the A string with the 10th fret on the D string. And that just kind of repeats. So after that little section, it just kind of changes up a bit. It's also a lot faster in the song. I think it's something like and then the outro section of that going into like the pre-chorus, what I would call, is just a little variation of that. So it starts on that instead. Same thing, you mute in the A string, hitting the kind of octave chord. And then the rhythm, Ethan and Josh will go down. And then I play something a lot more confusing. Very prog. But yeah, it's starts up here on the 9th fret. No, the 8th fret. And then after that section, it goes and starts into the chorus, which is just one of my favorite chords. it's very just like a punk thing. You just... And then you do that little slide down at the end. So that is just 8th on the A string, 10th on the D string, and then 9th on the G string. See that? I'm sorry about the bad lighting. It's sunny out, and I usually do this at night, but I gotta work soon, so. Once again, you're muting that A string. And then it becomes a full chord, so. And then Ethan plays something different. It's a lead. And then all again, you're going to be, it's a lot of muting the string up and just hitting 2 notes. So he plays. But that's actually a lot of tremolo picking with just a bunch of reverb on it. So it's more like in the recording it'd be played like just completely dirty and disgusting with a lot of reverb on it. And then after that course, you go back into another variation of the riff. You don't have to worry about that. It's just... And then you can down pick that or alternate pick it. I think I down picked it on the record, but at that tempo, I got to really be warmed up for that. I don't know what it is. And then that verse repeats. Everything that we already went over repeats. It goes back into the chorus, and then it goes into the bridge / solo section. So first I'll go over the backing part. I'm also kind of hoping that you guys will just be able to get this out by ear, because I know the lighting situation and everything isn't good, but hopefully you can just pin out the notes if you're in D standard. Pin out the notes if you're in D standard and just be able to figure out what I'm playing, but I can give you the shapes and where I'm at on the fretboard, so. There's that chord again. And then the solo, Jesus, here we go. The solo. And I'll try to play it slow for you, but it's one of those things where it just kind of comes naturally, and it's really hard to pinpoint what I'm actually doing when I'm playing it slow. So you're just going to have to put it on the 50%, man, or 25%, whatever you got to do to pick out the notes. If you're wanting to learn this, you may just be watching this for fun. I don't know. So here, I'll try to play it slow for you. And then that little section at speed. And And then that goes into the next section. So yeah, that last part with the toms, boop, 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 it's just... I think on the record I just bend it up till I hit that, but that's kind of like not very consistent, so I just... whenever we actually play it. And then the breakdown is pretty simple. It just goes back to that with chug, so... It just kind of repeats that, and then you go into the chorus again. And then it just ends on... So yeah, man, that's all I got for you today. Hopefully Sunscythe will be a little bit better than this, lighting wise and stuff, so you can actually see kind of what I'm doing. But you may just be watching this for fun, or you might actually want to be learning how to play it. I'm not too sure. One day we can tab it out, but for now, hopefully this is good enough with us just showing you how it's played and stuff like that. And at some point too, we could even go back and do playthroughs of all the other songs we previously covered with the writing process. But yeah, I hope you enjoy Sunscythe. I'll hopefully get that out next week. It's just we've been going through a lot. We're currently in the process of doing a new single and everything like that, so that's a lot of work, and then everyone else has got their lives going on, so we hope you enjoy, man. We hope you're still listening to the EP and all that, and look out for the new single. See y'all.